cryptocurrencies is an absolutely fine thing. It is going to develop further from here. But then the key question you have to ask yourself, is a cryptocurrency going to be developing within the central bank scope or outside the central bank scope? And I think it is going to develop inside the central bank scope. You see how much progress has been made by Riksbank in this sense. So I think that having this cryptocurrency, you can have as well a much more flexible monetary policy. You can get over wire, you can get rid of money in circulation, you get rid of coins and other stuff, and you can then, under those circumstances, run negative interest rates in a much more efficient way than we have done it before. So just take, for instance, Japan as an example, with all this deposit holdings in banks, and as they went into negative interest rates, it backfired at them. If you have a cryptocurrency, the likelihood that it is going to backfire is so much less.
Specifically, how would a central bank control a cryptocurrency, though?
No, well, it actually, the cryptocurrency is going to be issued then by the central bank, such like Riksbank, right, or any other
country specific.
It is going to be country specific.
Despite not having any borders, though, you've got a borderless cryptocurrency, so it doesn't really. I guess that
the next step of that would actually involve that you get a cooperation among the central banks. But imagine you would get into a currency situation where central banks would be not involved. So you give a major tool of monetary policy out of hand.
It's good, it's bad. I don't understand mining cryptocurrency, so I'm going to just park that aside. So either it is going to be part of the monetary system going forward or it isn't. This is the point I want to make. Something that is so volatile is useless as a reserve currency and useless as a currency for anyone who wants to do a transaction based on hard goods. We had someone trying to sell us the idea that you could buy and sell flats in Dubai on this channel earlier on. We all remember the interview. Buy and sell flats, apartments in Dubai on using a Bitcoin. Now, I at the time was incredulous because you have fixed costs on your builders, fixed costs on your materials, fixed costs on your luxury fittings, and fixed costs on your advertising. To think that you can trade that against Bitcoin, which is utterly random in price movements as well, it is ludicrous. So anyone back in the real world who doesn't have AML concerns, anti-money laundering issues and what have you, or isn't trying to sell guns and then use Bitcoins to launder their money, it is utterly useless for people buying and selling real goods, isn't it?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, we have seen studies before that when you have volatility in asset markets, you have volatility in foreign exchange. That is as well reducing economic activity. So if you make cryptocurrency, a volatile cryptocurrency, as a main mean of payment, then obviously you cannot control what your revenues are going to be and what your costs are going to be.
And just as a follow-up, the wonderful answer from our guest when I said it is utterly useless because it's so volatile, I'll never forget the answer. Oh, it's okay, we hedge straight away in dollars.
Okay,
then
great.
Why are we doing this in Bitcoins in the first place if we're transferring it straight away to take out the execution risk into dollars?
That is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. You have to consider this in the context of monetary policy. Which tools do you have available in a normal currency environment, and how is the world going to look when you have cryptocurrencies? And if you run it outside of control of central banks, then I think that central banks would give up this tool, and I guess that is not to be desired.